BraveJohn and Peter Pan's epic battle in Neverland. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Neverland, there lived a boy named John. John was a brave and adventurous 6-year-old who loved to hear stories about Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. One night, as John lay in bed, he heard a tap on his window. To his amazement, it was Peter Pan himself, along with his best friend, Tinker Bell. "John, would you like to come on an adventure to Neverland with us?" Peter Pan asked. John's eyes lit up with excitement. "Yes, please," he exclaimed. Tinker Bell sprinkled some of her magical pixie dust on John, and soon they were all soaring through the night sky, heading towards Neverland. As they flew over the sparkling waters and lush forests, John felt a sense of wonder and joy like never before. When they arrived in Neverland, Peter Pan introduced John to the Lost Boys, a group of boys who had also come to Neverland and stayed to live a life of adventure. They were all excited to have a new friend join their group. However, not everything in Neverland was fun and games. There was danger lurking in the form of Captain Hook, Peter Pan's archenemy. Captain Hook was a fearsome pirate who had a hook for a hand, and he was always plotting to capture Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. One day, as John and Peter Pan were exploring the island, they heard a loud, menacing laugh. It was Captain Hook and his crew, and they were coming straight for them. Without hesitation, Peter Pan and John sprang into action. They knew they had to be brave and work together to defeat the pirates. "Follow me, John," Peter Pan said as he led the way to a secret hiding spot. They quickly devised a plan to outsmart Captain Hook. Peter Pan would use his flying skills to distract the pirates, while John and the Lost Boys would set up a trap. With Tinker Bell's help, they created a series of obstacles and surprises that would lead the pirates into a cave where they could be safely captured. As the pirates got closer, Peter Pan flew circles around them, taunting and teasing Captain Hook. The pirate captain was furious and tried to swat Peter out of the sky, but Peter was too quick and agile. Meanwhile, John and the Lost Boys worked quickly to set up their trap. When everything was ready, John signaled to Peter Pan. Peter led the pirates towards the cave, and just as planned, the pirates stumbled into the trap. Rocks and logs tumbled down, blocking the entrance and capturing Captain Hook and his crew inside. The Lost Boys cheered in triumph. "We did it!" John shouted with joy. Peter Pan flew down and gave John a high five. "Great job, John. You were so brave and clever." "We couldn't have done it without you," Peter said. John beamed with pride. He had faced his fears and helped his friends defeat their enemy. He knew that the lesson he had learned that day, about the importance of bravery and teamwork, would stay with him forever. As the sun set over Neverland, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys celebrated their victory with a feast of delicious chocolate cake, Peter's favorite dessert. They laughed and sang songs, and John felt a warm, happy feeling inside. Finally, it was time for John to go back home. Tinker Bell sprinkled her pixie dust once more, and soon John was flying back to his house with Peter Pan by his side. "Thank you, Peter Pan," John said as they reached his window. "That was the best adventure ever." "You're welcome, John," Peter replied with a grin. "Remember, you can always come back to Neverland whenever you want. Just believe in yourself and have courage." With that, Peter Pan and Tinker Bell flew off into the night, leaving John with a heart full of wonderful memories. As he snuggled into bed, John knew that he would always cherish the adventure he had in Neverland and the friends he had made there. And so, with a smile on his face, John drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the next great adventure that awaited him in the magical land of Neverland. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.